This movie is currently streaming on HBO Max if you want to watch it. Um, I'm probably going to watch Maxine since it's also on Max, though I'll have to see if Pearl's on anything. Um, it's a pretty fun movie. It's a bit deeper than you might think, because, a lot of people probably went into this movie just assuming it was going to be um, a movie with a lot of nudity. Though, I'm watching it like almost 3 years later. So I already knew a lot about this movie. And spoilers, unfortunately. It was pretty fun. Another movie with Jenna Ortega. She's really grown to the horror genre. It's really weird to see. Because when I was a kid, I was watching her and stuck in the middle. And now she's in Scream, X, Wednesday, all this stuff. It's really cool to see. She has a really good scream in this movie. You'd think she'd be a typical final girl, but she makes a really dumb decision and gets her fucking face blown off. But at least she does kill one of the killers by doing that, because she has a final, like, little death rattle, and the guy has a heart attack, getting scared of her death rattle. Um, it, it deals with the fact that nobody likes getting old, and also, how looked down upon the porn genre is, even though these are people. These are real people. Though this may just be a fictional movie, people in the porn industry are real people, and you can't look down on them for doing a job that a lot of people are probably still watching. Like, oh, this thing's absolutely disgusting. I can't believe people do that. And then fucking 5 hours later, you're probably winking to that shit. It's a weird ass thing to look down upon. I always think that is there's a lot of jobs that are decently popular and a lot of people indulge in some way, but they'll still look down upon them. It's a lot of hypocrisy. Like, it goes the same way with abortions, where people will think there's absolutely no reason to have an abortion, and then their 17-year-old child will get pregnant with a kid they don't like, with a kid's child that they don't like, and they'll be like, "Oh, well, you gotta get an abortion." It's a lot of hypocrisy. Um, it's a fun movie. Um, there isn't too much nudity for it being a sex movie, but there is definitely nudity. Um, most of the kills were fine. I didn't think any of them were bad, but just fine. Um, and there's a final girl, and she lives. It's a typical movie. I thought it was pretty good. I don't know how it got 3 movies, especially in this short of a time span, but I'm hoping I like the other movies too, because this movie was pretty alright. I liked it. Oh, and fun fact, the main old woman is actually just the main character in makeup, which is insane to me. So when they're having their standoff at the end of the movie, it's the same person. Very impressive makeup in this movie. And I guess there is one more thing to talk about. Um, was not a big fan of the other dude, though you can feel a little bit bad for him. There's this dude that brings his girlfriend on the trip. He doesn't tell her he's filming a porno. He just tells her he needs help with filming a movie. She clearly isn't all that into it when she finds out it's a porno. But he just kind of bees a dick and tells her to not be a prude. And she ends up saying the same thing to him later, which, way to go. I'm glad she stood up for herself. But you can feel bad for him a little bit that, now he has to film his girlfriend in a sex scene for a porno. But at the same time, he is acting like it's just business. There's nothing wrong with it. And he completely changes his mind when he's confronted about it with someone that's close to him. He's very hypocritical in that way. Um, it is a pretty good movie. I liked it.